I'm more in my feminine era, you know. Here the top note is cognac. I used to really like cognac. I don't drink for over a year now. I'll explain you at the end of the video. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Mila. Today I'm in a good mood. Rumors say that solar eclipse happen less often than that. Please watch. I'm gonna talk to you about boozy fragrances that I like, that I have in my collection. Quite a different selection, you know. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna chat with you about alcohol problems that I had. Let's start. Okay guys, so just little disclaimer. There are some perfumes that have boozy notes, kind of like Dior Hypnotic Poison. They don't have the notes listed, so I didn't add them, like Hamrat from Lattafa too. It smells boozy, but it doesn't have the boozy notes, so I didn't keep them. Guys, I'm gonna start by Angel Share by Kilian. I mean, this is kind of like the boozy fragrances I like, you know, sweet, kind of like a bit like a pie, and I really like Angel Share. It's warm, cinnamony, kind of sweet, boozy, very fall, winter vibes. I really like it. By the way guys, can I just say something about the seasons? They last so little in Switzerland. Like, the leaves right now are not green anymore, they are starting to become fall colored leaves. I know this was a very scientific explanation, but you know what I mean. Why? Before every season, I take 1.5 months to prepare the next season. They just lasts 2 months to then again prepare the next season. I'm gonna stop with that. I spend so much money on clothes, guys, it's a joke. The main accords here are woody, warm, spicy, sweet vanilla, cinnamon, amber, powdery, and has cinnamon, tonka bean, oak, vanilla, praline, sandalwood, candied almonds. Kind of like, yeah guys, nice, just like a gourmand, woody, boozy fragrance. This is just great. I definitely recommend it. It's very expensive, and also I like to talk about the downfalls of perfumes. Downsides of perfume sometimes. I think that it has a little bit of a weak lasting power for what it is, and Lattafa has a dupe. It doesn't smell the same. The Lattafa one has a lot more cinnamon, but yeah, it's quite similar still, and it's called Hamrat. I'm gonna try to link everything in the description. Guys, I'm not drinking Red Bull. Are you proud of me? But I already had a Red Bull today. Okay guys, then I also added some that I'm not too much of a fan of, which is not the one I'm going to be talking about. This one I love. This is Bitter Peach from Tom Ford. Tom Ford perfumes, guys, is something too expensive. Honestly, I cannot justify the price for the lasting power of most of them, but the scents are amazing. They all smell expensive in my opinion. So this is kind of like a bitter peach boozy perfume. It has also some green notes. This is just great. It's original. I don't know anything that smells like it. It has peach, blood orange, cardamom, rum, cognac, davana, jasmine, patchouli, some woody notes. It's just great. Yeah, exactly. Like bitter peach, a bit green and boozy. It's very... I almost finished it, I think. Yeah, I almost finished it. That's sad. But yeah, I really recommend it. It's great, and it's I would say an all year round perfume too. So yeah, why am I not throwing perfumes? It's funner, right? When I throw perfumes. I want to redecorate my apartment and make a room where I can like proper throw them, you know, to have the wow factor. Okay, this one, guys, I'm not the biggest fan of because I find it a bit too unisex. And when it comes to boozy fragrances, I like them sweet, okay? Anyway, my taste changes all the time, and it's quite normal, by the way, guys. Don't feel bad about your taste changing. It's normal. You can like something, dislike something. It's part of personal evolution. I think it's strange to like something for so long, even. Fun fact that you probably do not care about. I hated raisins since I'm little, dried raisins. I hated them. Now I love them. I know this was a very interesting story. Jazz Club. To me, it's too dry and too aromatic greenish, you know? It has pink pepper, neroli, rum, vetiver, sage, tobacco, vanilla. I find it nice, you know, for like a Sunday kind of daytime activity. But I find it too masculine. And yeah, Jazz Club is a good name for it. It's nice, but from the replica, the one that I like the most is By the Fireplace. I mean, yeah. And then this one, but it has something too masculine. I'm more in my feminine era, you know. So yeah, for the moment, I'm not wearing this that much. Also for the gym, this is nice if you want something a bit more statementy. You know what I like also with perfumes? It's like when you dress very feminine to wear something more provocative, strong, perhaps unisex. And day to day, if I dress like casual, I like something very feminine and sexy. Kind of play with perfumes, you know, like for example Chanel number 5. I would only wear it when I'm dressed very modern. So yeah. Okay guys, the next one is great. Like I was trying these perfumes the last week or so. This is amazing. This is M. Micallef Note Vanille. I love M. Micallef, okay? So it has rum and cognac in the dry down, and it is just the best vanilla citrus boozy perfume. And it just smells so expensive, sexy. It's not a boring vanilla at all. And when I'm gonna do a vanilla perfume video, I'm definitely adding this into it. This is just amazing. I put it on. I was like, this is a whoa perfume that I will link in the description. Guys, this is just great. It smells expensive. What are the accords here? Vanilla, woody, amber, powdery, citrus, rum, warm, spicy, sweet, floral, balsamic. Just amazing. And Micallef has a lot of perfumes. They sent me a few. I tried quite a lot, but my favorite ones from M. Micallef is this one, so Note Vanille. I like Glamour and I like Spiritual too. They're just the quality is top. Okay, then Père Noir. Père Noir is a Swiss brand, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, so from Père Noir I have Ottimo. The main accords are sweet, fruity, vanilla, floral, warm, spicy, rum, lactonic, woody. This is great, guys. It's one of those gourmand, boozy, fruity perfume. It has coins, it has rum as the note. It has also patchouli. It doesn't bother me in this one, and it has a little bit of a sour note, kind of like, yeah, a sour note, and it's great. And it reminds me a little bit also of I don't remember the name. They have a perfume that's named Popcorn or something pop. I'm not sure. Okay, but you know the one in the white bottle. It smells a bit like that, but it's just great. Kind of, it has tobacco here, but it doesn't bother me. It's what I would wish Jazz Club to be, okay? Great perfume, really nice. Oh my god, yeah, this is great. It smells really like Christmassy, you know? I love it. This year for Christmas, I'm gonna be more involved, you know? These last years, I was not feeling my best, and now I'm feeling better. Very important information. Okay guys, then I have Tierra. It's also from Père Noir, but this is totally different to the other one. This is kind of a boozy, spicy oud, okay? This is a lot more aggressive, more unisex, but it's very original. So here it has berries, rum, spices, vanilla, benzoin and oud, okay? This is more unisex than the one before, and this is more fall, okay? The other one's winter, this one is fall. I really like it, guys. I think it's great. Like a boozy oud, it's everything I like. And yeah. By the way, guys, I get comments that my hands are big, but yes, they are. I think so. But look, if I put them same level as my face, these are the size. It's just that, of course, like this they look big, but this is the size of my hand. I don't think that they are obnoxiously big. Tell me in the comments you know, we're in a free world, but it's semi-dictatorship still, because you can tell me what you think, but I can still erase your comment. Okay. These are expensive perfumes, let's forget. Okay. Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. This is great. This is kind of like a cherry, almond, boozy, vanilla, expensive escort perfume. I'm sure that if you would make a ranking of worldwide expensive escorts, this would be definitely in the top 10 of what they wear. It has bitter almond, cherry, it has cherry liquor, it has some vanilla, it has some almond, it has some tonka bean. It's kind of like this sexy cherry perfume. I absolutely adore it. With a cherry liquor note, and I don't know how to explain. I love this perfume. It just smells amazing. For the price, again, the lasting power is not great, but all Tom Ford perfume smell just goals. It's spicy. It's just great. It smells like the most expensive luxury fall winter cherry. It's amazing. I love it. Then what do I have? Okay, Mont d'Orle from Soradora. This is a great almond boozy perfume, okay? What other notes do they have? What I get the most, guys, it's almond and boozy. I got cut off because I didn't have any battery. It's okay. So yeah, mainly a boozy almond perfume, but it's very also gourmand, warm. Tonka bean, vanilla, caramel. It has some cashmere wood, some cacao, some woody notes. Essentially a warm almond alcohol scent, and here the alcohol is rum. Okay, then guys, this I haven't worn it for a while, won't lie. This is Minuit et Demi from Fragrance du Bois. This is amazing. And again, I was trying all the boozy perfumes I had, and I sprayed it on and I was like, wow. You know what it reminded me of? Like, in the same category, it's not the same perfume, it doesn't even resemble to it, but it had the vibe of Baby Cat. So it's essentially a spicy gourmand, and it has some liquor in it. It's so nice, guys, and it also has some vanilla. It's just like amazing. I just love it. This is like very sexy. It's great. Warm spicy caramel vanilla. It has cardamom, pimento, vanilla, coffee, caramel, cinnamon, liquor, musk, tobacco also. This is just well blended. Smells very expensive. I mean, Fragrance du Bois, guys. Almost all of what they do, I love. It smells expensive, but it doesn't smell... There are some brands that are very expensive. I love their perfumes, but they are too boring for me, okay? But this one, it's not boring. Nothing is boring of what they do. It's just like... they always have this X factor, and it's always like sexy. It always has like an edge to it, with it being executed in an extremely classy way. So yeah, this is just amazing, great. Really amazing. Definitely recommend 100%. Okay, Minuit et Demi from Fragrance du Bois. Then I have this. Okay, this I don't love it for the same reason that I don't love Jazz Club, but I thought I would really mention it. I thought I would mention it because, guys, this is obnoxious to the max and it lasts a long time. This is from L'Orchestre Parfum. My favorite perfume from them is called Santal something. Santal something, okay, doesn't matter. Here, guys, this is masculine in my opinion more than feminine. It smells kind of like dirt, tobacco, alcohol, like really boozy, okay? It has liquor, tobacco, pear, one of the two, okay? It has leather, patchouli, amberwood. It's really strong. It's sweet. Yeah, it's a bit sweet. It's not too sweet. Here it says sweet as a second thing, but I don't find it like dessert sweet. I don't know. I find it really aggressive. And if you want to be noticed, it also has a serious vibe to it. yeah, I don't find it. What bothers me in it is this like earthy patchouliness. Okay, I think the patchouli was too much for this perfume, if I'm totally honest. But yeah, excellent blend. It's a niche perfume, very good quality. The lasting power is great. The projection is great. Everything is great about it. Then the last one, guys. I don't like patchouli everywhere, but this I love. This is from Kelly. This is Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. I'm not sure if they have it still in stock. It's like a vanilla patchouli boozy oud. It has some rum, it has some creme brulee, it has some vanilla, some spices, sugar, wood, patchouli, leather. I prefer, you know, vanilla, the original vanilla from Kelly is one of my least liked perfumes in Kelly, in my opinion, because I find it too boring. Like when I spray it on, I'm just like, why did I spray it on? This is too boring. But this one is much better. Yeah, this is great. This is great. This has an edge. It's kind of like also again fall wintry. It's spicy. It's sexy. It's in your face. Yeah, here they have the vanilla, golden rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud, sugar patchouli. This, guys, is amazing. It's a gem. I 100% recommend it to you. I hope you like the selection. Please subscribe to my channel if you're still watching. Subscribe, share, like. It all helps to grow my channel, okay? Okay, so now let's go into the heavy chit-chat. Okay, guys, I'm gonna talk about a sensitive subject, okay? I am not a doctor, blah blah blah. This is... My rabbit is chewing a cardboard behind me, so you're gonna just have to ignore it. I'm not a doctor, although I have some medical background. I do have some medical knowledge, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dictolog, blah 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 blah. And guys, honestly, what I will say might trigger you, but ask yourself the question: why am I triggered? If you don't have a problem with alcohol, this shouldn't trigger you. But this is my opinion, okay? On honestly, if with I'm just gonna chit chat. It's not gonna be constructed. I had a constructed script on my phone, but I'm not gonna use it, or perhaps maybe I will look at it a little bit. I don't want it to be how to say. I just want to rumble about my problem with alcohol and why do I not drink for over a year, and a few months. I don't drink, as in I don't even drink one glass of alcohol. I don't drink at all for over a year. Okay, guys, so I was always someone that when I liked something, I had to go all the way in, you know? So since I was young, since I was a teen, I was drinking in much larger amounts that you should, a few times a week, yeah? And it kind of continued, and then before COVID, I was drinking like once or twice a week. But the next day, it doesn't matter how much I drank. The next day, I was going to work out, and everything was sorted. Then during COVID, where first of all, I had an old court case that was ending. I had to go to court. It was stressful. I couldn't go gym the next day, so and I couldn't go restaurants. Like, a lot of my passion were removed from me, and I started drinking more often. And I think I developed a problem with alcohol. I had gained a lot of weight, and it's also related to alcohol, guys. Now that I don't drink for a year, I can eat more. Okay, I am on a healthy diet most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, but I can eat more or less what I want, you know what I mean? And I don't gain weight. I work out as well, and I eat healthy as well most of the time, but not all the time, but I eat still big amounts and all of that, you know? And now I feel like it changed my metabolism. So I gained a lot of weight during COVID, okay? Those who remember. And it was because of alcohol, guys. I had a problem with alcohol, clearly. I became a little bit more strict on where can you see the signs that you have a problem. I wrote them down. These are just from the top of my head, okay? So you can see maybe if you feel concerned, like if it talks to you. Needing alcohol to have fun or enjoy an event. By that I mean that if you go out and you think to yourself, I wouldn't go there if it wasn't for the drinking, I think it's problematic, guys. Okay, it's not a problem maybe right now, but it's already problematic to think like that, in my opinion. Drinking to hide or numb emotions. Alcohol is a drug, guys. Alcohol is a drug. I don't understand how people don't take it like, guys, let me just give you an example. There are two drugs that you can die from, physically die from a withdrawal. It's opioids, so heroin and so on, and alcohol. For example, if you have a coke addiction, a cocaine addiction, yeah, you cannot die if you stop. Yes, it's not gonna be fun, I'm not gonna lie. But, well, I have no clue, I never had a coke addiction, but it's probably gonna be not fun at all in your head, but you cannot die from it, guys. Alcohol is just a legalized drug. Tolerance. Okay, so alcohol, you can be addicted to it mentally or physically or both, okay? Tolerance. If, for example, when you were 18 years old, you needed 2 glasses to have the same effect that now you need 1 bottle of wine for, this means already that you are more likely to become addicted to alcohol, in my opinion, guys, because it means that you develop a tolerance. It means that your body already adapted to the alcohol you're consuming. Also, people, guys, these people, to me, like, no one talks about it. And also, when you go on the alcohol websites, they say that drinking alone is a sign of alcoholism. Guys, can you explain me, please, the difference in between having a bottle of wine alone or having a bottle of wine to yourself with 5 people? It doesn't change anything. The same amount of alcohol goes in your body. I know people, for example, in England, that after work used to meet up to literally get shit-faced, but then probably they go home, yeah, but I don't have a problem, I didn't drink alone. Guys, it doesn't matter that you drink alone or not. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. The alcohol impacts your body the same way. There is no difference in between drinking alone or drinking with people. This is, to me, absolute nonsense to justify alcoholism. I'm not gonna make this part long, but so I decided to quit alcohol in end of 2021, beginning of 2022, and since then until 2024 I redrunk maybe 6 to 8 times. So I decided to stop. I stopped 3 to 6 months, I don't remember, and I lost most of the weight. I lost most of the weight and so on, but I'm going to tell you something here that is crucial, that not a lot of people tell you, is that when you have a problem with alcohol, if you drink again, you just pick up the problem where you left it. So I did not know this in the past, but every time I redrunk, and it wasn't a relapse because I thought I was cured by not drinking 3 to 6 months. So every time I would drink again, it would be worse. And then I would not drink again for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, then it would be even worse. And last year, I will not go into details, something really bad happened to me related to alcohol, and also it was due to stress. I'm going for a court case, and it was because of that, clearly, and I went too far. But guys, for me, literally, believe me, and I talked with a lot of people who have problems with alcohol, once you have a problem with alcohol, this is a rule: you can never drink again. And I understood it the hard way, but it is true. Every time, like for example, every time you relapse, restart drinking because you think that your problem is solved, you are, in 99.9% of cases, okay, let me be a bit vague, start the thing exactly where you left it. It's just a matter of days or weeks, okay? So if, guys, you think you have a problem with alcohol, I would recommend you to stop it forever. And actually, living without alcohol have loads of benefits, guys. First of all, you don't... How to explain? You don't waste your life anymore. Like, honestly, I don't understand how much of my life I wasted drinking. It's ridiculous. Relationships are false. A lot of your friends are not actually your friends. You don't have anything in common apart from alcohol. Also, some friends that you didn't think were that much of your close friends, you actually realize that you have a lot more in common with them. You just have healthier relationships. Everything is just healthier in your life. You know what I mean? And guys, now, I noticed when, for example, I had the gastro a few months ago, and I felt exactly like a hangover. And I was like, how on earth could I even live with that before? For me, the decision is permanent. I'm never going to drink again. Like, it's permanent. The problem with, like, I know that as I am talking, what's problematic is that most people who have a problem with alcohol, and to me, guys, like, honestly, a lot of people have problems with alcohol but don't realize it. For me, it's kind of like this thing where you don't have a problem if you can limit yourself. Binge drinking to me is also a sort of alcoholism. If every time you drink you have to get absolutely drunk, there is nothing. Okay, it might seem funny, you might be like, oh my god, look, I was rolling around on the floor, haha. Yes, but guys, it is alcoholism. It is alcoholism. I don't understand. So guys, let me just go through my notes so we remake it a little bit more logic. I just told you what was on the top of my head. I'm already talking for 10 minutes. So, personal story. I told you I started drinking very young. For years I drank large amounts. I was still working out, I was still functioning. During COVID I had a problem, blah blah blah. I stopped. Every relapse, it was worse. That's why I believe if you think you have a problem, you have to stop forever. Sign of problematic drinking. I told you, alcohol is a drug, just like heroin and cocaine. Argue it in my comments, but as I told you, it's not a dictature here, but I will still erase what I'm not happy about or wrong information. Alcohol is a drug. You have to stop seeing alcohol as harmless or just fun. It's not. Guys, I have a lot of fun, and I don't drink. And actually I had more fun this year than all of the years of my life that I was drinking. Believe it or not. There is a down point, and I'm gonna go to it at the end of not drinking. Okay, so the challenges of quitting, okay? So first of all, if you are someone who drinks every day for a long period of time, go consult your doctor, because as I mentioned, you can die from an alcohol withdrawal. He will prescribe you vitamin B1 and B6 if I'm not mistaken, because it's what is stopped being produced by your brain. I might be wrong about the B1 and B6, but it's B vitamins, because you kind of stop producing them when you drink every day, and if you stop, you can die. So yeah, fun, right? Alcohol, very fun. So if you drink every day, let's say for... Guys, you can develop a physical addiction in like as little as a month. If you drink every day large amounts, I'm just telling you. Be careful. Okay, so guys, the challenges of quitting. You're gonna face your emotions without a filter. And yes, it's not great, but you know what you realize very quickly? Look, imagine you had a bad emotion before, you would drink, it would numb the emotion, and then the emotion would drag on for days because you are hungover. Here, your emotions are much more controllable. Okay, they are not great. Okay, you have to go through them. That's what makes you grow as a human being. I really see alcohol as a poison of growth in all ways possible. Guys, I honestly think I never looked as good as I look now. I never felt as good as I feel now. I think you can see the honesty in my words, Okay, the first month is very long. I don't know if I said it. Maybe I'm repeating myself. Final message. Look how structured I am. If you think you might have a problem with alcohol, you probably do. Don't wait to hit rock bottom. I did wait to hit rock bottom. Stopping earlier is easier. I didn't apply this advice to myself, okay? Alcohol is not necessary. I sound literally like I'm doing a documentary on Netflix. Alcohol is not necessary to have fun, to relax, or to connect with people. For me, quitting is permanent. Even one drink is too much because an addiction picks up where you left off. Guys, I insist on this point because if I knew this point, I would not have re-drunk again, okay? It's just, even doctors don't know it. Doctors, people who didn't have problems with alcohol think that you can after have a normal consumption. No, once you are having a bad consumption, you're always gonna come back to it. Guys, trust me, everything that I blah-blahed for 14 minutes right now, this is the main thing you have to take out of it. Once you have a problem, you're never gonna go back to a normal consumption. Or maybe after 20 years, but by then, also guys, let me tell you something that comes in my head now. So, I told you I lasted 3 to 6 months. Keep in mind that people who stop drinking, only 50% last 6 months, and only 3 to 5% last a year. But those who last a year without drinking, like me, because you know what I told myself when I stopped drinking? I told myself, last a year and you'll see. When I lasted the year, I mean, the decision was really clear in my head that I would never drink again, and all the people who I talked to that have alcohol problems, they say the same thing. It's after a year that you're like, why was I doing it? You almost have like an eye-opening realization. I know this was quite serious and guilt-tripping, but honestly, if I could help one person, I didn't go into details because I don't think it's necessary, but guys, if you want an in-depth video about this subject, me explaining what I went through and everything, I can do it. But guys, please, I am not against people drinking. I still go to parties while people drink. In my family, people occasionally drink. Thank God no one in my family has a problem at all. You have to, how to say? You have to make this decision for yourself, okay? Really, it's a personal decision. And guys, I'm putting myself in the me of 5 years ago. If I would have watched a video like this, I would have said, she's full of shit, drinking is fun, you only live once. Guys, I promise you, after what I went through, I can tell you that it's much more serious. I follow loads of girls on Instagram, okay? There is a girl that I follow that's drunk like literally all the time. I saw her in hospital. She was like, yeah, living life, getting tattoos while she's drunk in her 30s. Now, probably I would have looked at it 5 years ago and I'd be like, yeah, she's living her best life. Now what I see is that I know that this person is gonna have problems, and big ones, with alcohol. And I even see that her body changes, and I know that she's gonna have a problem. So please, be more mature than my dumb self. Don't push the limits like I push them. If you think you have a problem, if you even have a doubt that you have a problem, you have a problem. And let me repeat yourself. If you think that you don't have a problem because you don't drink alone, this to me is a total sign that you have a problem. Okay guys, please subscribe to my channel. Hope I didn't scare you off. Alcohol is a drug that is just legalized by the government. Nothing less, nothing more. That you take coke, that you take alcohol. Same shit for me. Okay, heroin is a bit worse. But yeah, please subscribe to my channel, like or dislike this video, activate the notification bell, and I see you in my next one. Bye guys!